Hey guys, tightrope here, bringing you a 2v2 today. We are on Eindhoven country. Playing for today, spawning on the top side is Red Exorcist with Soviets. There's Armored Assault, Shock Rifle Frontline, and Shock Army. Teaming up with him is miGOTE, with the Brits gone for tactical support. Straight into a raid section. Down the bottom we've got Axel Schweiß. I think that is, with Ostheer, Joint Ops, Strategic, Reserves, and Storm. And finally, Archibald Fleishpeitsche. Oh man, that's a mess. Gone for Firestorm. Arranged team on both sides. Allies around 100, Axis around 140. And then a couple shots there. You trying to push up. Another squad had tagged into the heavy cover. Should have the firepower to blast them out. Could leave the fuel or the cutoff a little bit exposed here. Don't know where that squad's going. Should definitely stay in cover. Here come some raid sections. They will definitely swing this in favor of miGOTE. No skirmishes on this side of the map. Raid sections. Go bully the fault strings. Sweeper early mine diffused just like that. And the cutoff was harassed. Now might be able to pressure the fuel directly as well. On the other side of the map, though, miGOTE off to a great start. Comes off, yeah. Comes off the fuel. I don't think that's a good call. I think he should camp the fuel, maybe sit behind heavy cover. Make it hard to push back out here. Heavy cover working well for these conscripts, not getting suppressed. Trying to get rid of the grenadiers before they get the decap, but they are unsuccessful. 4 conscripts for Red Exorcist. Oh wow, an incendiary grenade thrown there. Looking to get a wipe, doesn't quite happen. Staying its welcome a little bit though. Badly outnumbered with the Okodobi troops coming out. And Archibald just not able to push back onto the side. You know, long range 1-on-1, the Fox Trinities will win against the raid sections, but gotta have equal cover for that to work, and not always the case with those nice 2 heavy cover spots. Fox Trinities didn't really have anywhere to fight from. Allies now regathering the fuel, so they've definitely had much better fuel control so far on the Allied side, even with that early harass. And maybe Archibald should have considered like coming around the far side, attacking from this angle. Especially if he had the skirmishes with his main army. Pose coming up here. Not much happening though. Oh my goodness, he's gone for MP40 Fox Grenadiers. Don't see those very often. I was going to say, it could be worth throwing out a smoke grenade here, but he's spent munitions on some other upgrades. He had another MP40. Very rare sight in this matchup. Raid sections versus MP40 Fox screens. Almost never see this in action. And when that is the case, you know, if you're very familiar with that matchup. You can use that knowledge. One of the techniques I rely on with playing those off-meta strats. I just know the matchup better than even like the high-ranked players, you know, so that's how you can still win. Take advantage of them in some engagements that they're not as familiar as you are with those particular units. So there we go, we've got the air resupply dropped in. We get a whole bunch of team weapons for not a lot of resources. MG getting forced away here. Oh wow, Axel's gone for some Panzergrenadiers. Archibald tries to go for an Opal Blitz. He's using it forward. This is the one that can heal, you know, substitute for an ambulance. Reinforcing off it there. Might have lost a squad if that hadn't have happened. These sections firing from long range, those MP40s, rubbish at this distance. But yeah, a little bit strange to see him go for battle group as well as the Opal Blitz. Usually the other way around is better with mechanized. It's one of the real highlights of Firestorm. So he tries to launch a rifle nade into the retreat path. The conscripts just stay in their cover. A heavy mortar here now for the Red Exorcist. Got a British mortar over here as well from that weapon drop.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
This could be a squad wipe. Yep.
The squad's gone.
Get 2 Fox screens now. Oh, speaking of squad wipes, Grenadiers going down on the other side. Looks like they got blasted by a mortar.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
An assault officer next. Making use of some of these med crates as he exits the base. Still hasn't picked up the AT gun. Hasn't needed it, I suppose, so far, but maybe worried about it getting stolen, especially with an Opal Blitz nearby. Could, you know, pick it up with a squad, then reinforce it.
Heavy machine gun team ready for battle.
Exchanging grenades, of course the MP40s get the high explosive grenades instead of the incendiary. But again, this might be a spot where he should throw a smoke grenade. Axel really making it hard for Red Exorcist to hold on to this fuel. He's lost control of it again over here. Look at the KD. I mean, it's not too bad for Red Exorcist actually. miGOTE is off to a great start though.
Detection of enemy vehicles can now be achieved.
What's the aura from the Opal Blitz? Not particularly strong. He's kind of using it to spam grenades right now. You can see the grenades cool down crazy fast when you've got that aura happening. So look at the map control for the Allies right now. Not very good. Forward reinforced, working well for Archibald in terms of map control, but the high amount of model bleed might catch up with him as he tries to tick up. No healing back here, but he's got one more crate. A lot of munitions miGOTE as well. He's lost control of the muni point. Solid Molotov there. It's a straight tick to tier 4 for Red Exorcist. Basically, essentially no light vehicles at all this game, right? I don't really count the Opel Blitz as one. Okay, that was bad from Axel. Definitely should have switched the focus fire over to the squad that was flanking him. Launch a Molotov out there. Molotov did a surprisingly low amount of damage there. Just one over here as well. Conscripts need to get a little bit closer there, I think. Only one kill on the mortar so far. There's a Vickers suppressing the Volksgrenadiers. Volksgrenadiers dead over here. Officer dropping a gamma bomb on them. There's this heroic charge now as well to buff up the raid section, just completely overwhelming that squad. Dropping like flies. With Opel Blitz reinforcement happening. And Archibald is really strapped for manpower right now. Good concussive grenade though. Has managed to get his tech up. But he's really low on manpower. Not going to be able to rebuild. Vet 2 on the P-Greens already. Way higher, way faster vet climb than all of his grenadiers. Does have tier 3 up. Right about there for a P4 now. But again, the allies have lost control of their fuel. Gotta watch for a rifle nade here from this angle. The Pies clear the arc in time. Yes. Okay, he's got medics, miGOTE, and he's got a Cromwell.
Splendid Cromwell ready to go.
Wow, I didn't even see this. A bunker over here from Axel? Do we have a Zis, so should be able to kill that pretty easily. Just needs to get going. Comes the Cromwell.
Mortar team has arrived.
Destroy cover to clear off the wire on the sandbags. Got a whole bunch of mines up here for Archibald. He's really digging in this castle area. Oh, MG goes down. Looks like he's going to kill it. Bit of a shame. Second heavy mortar for Red Exorcist. I don't think that's a particularly good idea.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Oh, it's the Telemine. I think the P-Greens are trying to bait him into it. They're kind of running around in circles, and here comes the P4. This is there. Conscripts with the AT grenades. Could get the P4 kill. No, just not even going to try for it. I thought it might go for an attack round. Trying to kill off the machine gun. Oh, misses some shots. Staying set up. Not taking too much damage. The gun shield kind of keeping this alive for a decent chunk of time, but he's going to lose vision on it now with the conscripts retreating. Bit of a disaster there. P4 is so low though, can't come up and kill off this at least. And no pack for Axel. He's quite low on manpower himself. That's not a particularly great KD ratio when you're playing against conscripts. Pretty high command point game so far though. There's been a lot of action. A lot of casualties on all 4 players. Or model drops at least, maybe not squad wipes. Here comes Erica WP4. Yeah, that's more like it from Archibald. Surprised he hasn't been using more of those smoke grenades.
What do you need? Hold them! Drive off the invaders! What do you need?
Okay, did he just build another raid section? This is a strange time to go for one. Did he tick up? Yeah, he's going for weapon racks, okay. T-34-85 for Red Exorcist, he's locked into shock army. That's all you need. Heavy mortar and a T-34-85. P4 might try some daring attacks, but decides to back away. So raid sections can plant mines once they've hit 1. You have to watch out for that. So officers vet 3, so seems to be doing very well in this head-to-head. It's again probably not a matchup you see too often, the assault officer versus MP40 fault screens, because they're just so rare. MP40 fault screens. When if players go for this commander, you usually only see like 1 squad of them. Ooh, gets the chase down, gets the squad wipe. And Axel really down the dumps. Where's all his manpower gone? He's got a pack out now, but before that he was so far behind the Red Exorcist and army size, it's crazy. Decrewed out the back there. Another Cromwell's going to be the choice. It's up here in support now. This is really far back. I'm surprised the pack didn't manage to get a shot off. Maybe he's got some sight blockers happening. Okay, destroy cover for miGOTE, really trying to open this area up. Oh no, he went for the Vickers K upgrade. I mean, yeah, it might be okay. In this particular engagement, you're not going to be run and gun closing in on the fault screen. They're going to be run and gun closing in on you. So you can just sit still, the moving accuracy bug on them. Probably not going to matter too much. Taking these squads into the Vickers. Which is a smoke. Pretty well suppressed though. It's going to be hard to recover from that. Not that much VP train so far, 20 minutes in. The team's really high on victory points so far. Really trying to open up the map. Cheap grenades onto the Vickers. It's away with it though. Big old smoke show out the back here. Blitzing out of harm's way, trying to avoid getting snared. With a late retreat on these grenadiers though. T-34-85 gets a big main gun hit on them. You probably need to chase up here to polish this off. A bit more of a follow through there from Red Exorcist. So far, the AT gun positioning on this left-hand side of the map has been a bit underwhelming from both players. Do have the mechanized truck down now for Archibald.
Chaps.
All infantry squads can have an additional infantryman.
Oh wow, he went for bolster just to buff up this section in his engineers. Bit of a strange call to go for bolster here. I'll probably be trying to spend that fuel on another tank. Maybe pick up a second AT gun with the manpower. Around the side with the officer. Cancels his grenade. Could throw some base howitzer fire down around here. Could help break through this position. And Axel's gone for an LEFH. Looks like he's going to maybe target the heavy mortars with it. Dive bomb coming in. Pretty well avoided by the Red Exorcist though. And he's picked up a second T-34-85, and this is going to be really hard for Axel to stop with just one pack, one Panzer IV. Cruise the Zis back there. Oh, I think he got close enough for a snare to come in, but no reaction from Red Exorcist. Here comes the Howie. Capping on the fuel. Is this going to be the end of Opal Blitz? No snares nearby, he wants to kill it. Oh, that can't work from me. There goes the Opal Blitz. Smokes out the machine gun. T-gun not facing the right direction though. There it goes now, turning around. But again, that's a situation where the Vickers upgrade will actually be quite nice against the Ogres at that kind of range. Allow you to force them away quite a lot faster. Before staying here for too long, trying to blitz away, but it's too late. Oh no. Abandoned, but then it gets polished off, and it's dead. Bit of a collapse there from Archibald. Unforced error, leaving the P4 up so close to the AT gun like that. Oh my goodness. It was a crazy hit from the P4. It's got 14, 15 kills now. Maybe more is going to town here. Jeep destroyed. heck. Make this a dicey engagement for the T-34. He decides to peel away. Conscript getting wiped over here. Was that to a bundle grenade? I see a rifle grenade coming out, but it wasn't a super strong one. I'm doing some crazy driving. Kick's coming out from base still, so Archibald can't really fight this with no P4, no anti-tank gun. It's bad engagement for him. Now it's just going after the double heavy mortars again, but they dodge quite quickly. No mines in the retreat path, but this is a late retreat from miGOTE. Oh, friendly fire from his own mine. The Cromwell rolling up. There's some smoke here. The Overs still were able to be targeted. Smoke wasn't covering them.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
And there's the King Tiger coming up, looking to finish off the Cromwell. That smoke was from the officer. AT-gun's in a good spot though. Get 3 AT-gun already.
Our capture point.
No engine damage, couple bounces. The Tiger's still mobile. But maybe this is the turning point for Archibald. King Tiger's out now. miGOTE. Maybe has been struggling a bit on fuel. Going for a bunch of side upgrades. Probably should go for a Firefly at this stage. Still has pretty strong infantry. Really need the Crocodile. We're a little bit isolated down here, but Tiger's going to come across. There's Blitzen. Bit of a crush there. Pretty good. Couple models down. T-34's getting out of there. Here goes the mortar. Just sit right in front of the AT gun while it's repairing.
The enemy is trying to overrun our HQ.
Firefly nearly here, but boy is miGOTE getting overrun in the meantime. For the Brit base here, looks like you got a couple models too. 11 kills now on their howitzer. Got the 152mm artillery back here. They did too much though. T-34 is going after this. Oh, there's a fresh Panther. He switches his focus fire. King Tiger's still alive. Can the T-34 finish him? Not looking good right now for Red Exorcist. Oh! Landed on the frontal armor. That is a tragedy for Red Exorcist. It bounces. I think with some more focused driving and better right-click priority, he could have killed this. Cromwell looking for some opportunities. More speeding through here. He's going after the King Tiger still, but Axel rotating. These guys are arranged teams, so they can communicate a lot better, these kind of dives, these kind of attacks. Cromwell's got the hunt active. Oh my goodness, well, it's out of control. It gets the kill shot. Oh my god, that's a tragedy for Archibald. Oh wow. That was so lucky for miGOTE. I can't believe it. They popped the hunt, which I think does give you some vehicle detection, right? And like a pin bonus. Cromwell.
The AT gun you ordered is
Ooh,
ready.
Axel leaving his AT guns on the front line's gonna get stolen. This is a big shift in momentum. Allies were in some major trouble losing those 234s earlier, but now they're still hurting for map control, but they are 20-ish army up on their opponents.
Enemy forces capturing supply sector.
Okay, I don't think you should be going for the Victor's key on the officer.
Position taken. Ready for move.
Only time it makes sense if you're putting it into M3 half track. You're moving.
Damned enemies trying to take
Accuracy
a point from
penalties
us.
don't matter. Ooh. Oh, big heavy mortar shot. Trinity is late to retreats. That's a Brumbia from Axel. They do get away.
Super standing by.
Engineers. Similarly lucky. Still alive. The Exorcist probably needs to get these AT guns here coming up. Guessing he's going to go for an SU-85 next. After leading the advance, straight into everything. It's hammered. Oh boy. Seems leaving mortar though.
Enemy contact. The enemy is taking our territory.
A lot of repairs required for Axel. He's only got one pyro as well. Make use of his teammates' HQ. But yeah, this is going to be a crazy slow repair. I should be able to gain a bunch more map control.
Enemy fire. Squad, shut it. They're receiving new order. Firefly loaded and ready.
Those officers. Some big time damage. The dodge on the grenade. Forties don't quite have the firepower, but the Obers also falling short. Oh my goodness, what happened over here? Both this getting decrewed somehow. It wasn't to the howitzer, just to the infantry. The crawler up here? How do you see that Bombay? I'm not sure. Oh, it must have been this Tommy over here. The bonus sight and cover.
We're losing a capture point.
So still feeling the impact of the slow repairs. Has never got all three of these tanks back up to full after that last attack. Howitzer's in a great spot though to start blasting these AT guns. Where's he going with this? Where's he going with this? This is suicide for Axel. Even earlier. Both AT guns are decrewed. 152mm artillery coming through now. Conscripts need to get going. Start recovering these AT guns before they get killed off. One's down. He's killing it off himself? Dude, you got conscripts right here. Got to losing his AT gun. Oh. Dive bomb out the back. Oh, both heavy mortars down. One of them completely destroyed. Big dive bomb. That was huge. Getting still up for grabs over here. Okay, comment in the build from miGOTE. Still a lot of manpower. Squeezing another unit as well. AT gun's still back there. Maybe we could go for some more engineers.
An HMG crew has been lost to enemy action.
Maybe we could even consider chucking down one of those observation posts. Doesn't have that much munitions for it though, after spending so much on all the Vickers upgrades. Okay, there we go, pack completely destroyed. Axis dangerously low on VPs here, but another King Tiger's hit the field, so... let's see what it can do. Already got a Firefly Vet 2 though, that's making life difficult. Archibald himself probably needs to rebuild his Raketin. It's been taken up by his teammate. Axis after losing that pack, a little bit under strength on AT themselves. Pretty impressive this Panther managed to get to Vet 2. Going after heavy mortars. Did he rebuy a heavy mortar? Wow. Might go for Katyusha instead. Probably still needs a Zist to back up his double T-3485s as well. King Tiger coming out to the right hand side. Looks like the Comet hit a mine. Tiger trying to capitalize. Remember, you have to repair all the way up to full health if it's a mine. Already engine damage would be gone if it was just a anti-tank grenade. Firefly's coming down.
Unit lost. Dash it all.
Assault officer dead in the middle. miGOTE is a little bit overwhelmed. Trying to keep that Comet alive. He's got a lot of manpower to build with though. Underwhelming Firefly action there. What is this heavy mortar doing on the front lines?
We have lost our mortar team.
Dying is
The enemy has 75 points remaining.
the answer to that question. This at full strength without an SU-85, without a Zis. This is going to be tough for the Red Exorcist to stop. Okay, Firefly making itself useful switching over here. That's really a good idea.
Enemy forces are attempting to capture
Again, that's the kind of coordination you see with the arranged teams a lot more. Not more assists on the other side of the map. Okay, well, this is a questionable T-34 move. Could guy die to this Raket in here? Yeah, had Vet 2 on it already after taking it. And the extra rate of fire seals the deal. Not the best play there for Red Exorcist. That was his high vet T-34 as well. It's a big loss. King Tiger's at full strength. Oh, never mind. Does have the sweepers, but they're not out at the moment. Okay, has recovered the AT gun. Looking to reinforce that before bringing it back in. Strong hit there from the Comet. Now it's just pumping away out the back as well. Tiger trying to do some attack rounds. Not succeeding though. As I said, they're still dangerously low on VPs here. They can't afford to lose the middle. Those raid sections, they got that faster capture rate. Ooh. Tiger hoping to get lucky there. Just doing a valiant job holding on. Just playing out from Axel. Where's the Stug going? Looking to find the low health Comet, I think, but runs right into every tank the Allies have. They all happen to be in this area. Luckily, though, it survives. A lot of misses. A lot of misses. Wow, that's a lucky Stug. Conscript's dead in the middle, too. Nexus going for the far edge. T-34s are going to come back this way. So the Axis have taken the army size lead now as well. miGOTE's still got, you know, a bit of room in his army. Same story for Red Exorcist though, a bit of float to build with. I think Red Exorcist really does need Finish Ready 5 though. Second Firefly from miGOTE. This AT gun just got annihilated. Is that just from the howitzer? Some good hits. Been a while since they had.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Oh my goodness, raid section wipes. Vet 3 on the Firefly now has got that bonus damage. Oh, he's gone for another T-34-85. Does he hate tank destroyers? What is going on? He's up against some really heavy armor from Axel, which he can outrange comfortably with the S-35. I do not understand what he's doing here. Oh, that's a big hit from the Comet. They were really clumped. Getting out of there though, worried about the rotation. Not chasing for the wipe. Gotta be careful, there are some mines over here. Comet could find itself in some trouble. Smoke out on the Raketin. Phosphorus even. That needs to keep going. Keep moving.
Ready to provide support.
Because I used that phosphorus shell. Didn't have enough for a tulip rocket there. Low on munitions on the Allied side, and Allies are starting to get a bit low on VPs now as well. Triple gap active.
We have 200 points. Our territory is falling into enemy hands.
Okay, 152 mil artillery coming down again. Oh, dive bomb out the back. I didn't even hear it. Heavy mortar's dead. 34 train looking to wind up. Okay, Raketin dies running through the artillery. King Tiger. Oh no, that's a Panther even. Pressuring. Comet was extremely low. Wow. miGOTE trying to like spread himself because his teammate needs assistance from his tank destroyer. It's definitely making his life more difficult on this side of the map. He needs his 2 Fireflies himself to deal with the OKW tanks. Here we go though, T-34s are going in. Oh, big miss. He's in some trouble though, probably gonna die here. Panther's also very low. Firefly's still in pursuit. Panther's coming across. Main gun critted. Oh, there's a fresh pack from Axel. Panther blitzing. Main gun crit can't fight back. T-34's dead. There's one more pin. Oh, gets lost behind the building. And he's on prioritized vehicles. Switches the focus over to the other Panther. He's forgotten about the Brombeer though. That's getting blasted right now. I think that technically T-34 could win this. So he stays out of pack range. Lands a penetrating hit here. Oh, but he does not penetrate. The Firefly's coming in though. And he gets the kill. He repaired a little bit of damage, but not enough to survive the extra damage that the Firefly has per hit. And here comes another T-34. He's going in for more. The Panther's still very damaged. Hasn't removed the main gun crit yet. Reedy is dead over here during all this. Maybe to the heavy mortar. But it looks like miGOTE did get forced right the way back. So does the King Tiger though. That was some crazy action. We've got Bren's now. He's just fully switched over to making regular sections, given up on the raid sections.
We're down to 100 points now.
Get 5 overs, so they are tough for the sections to beat. Oh, and that's a big Howie hit. Allies ticking under 100. This is getting real scary for the Allies. They've still got quite a lot of float as well. Kind of like a repeating pattern for the Allies. Always have about 500 float. Most of the late game. Trump's in some trouble here. He's going to try phosphorus shell again. Oh, and he gets every shot off. Penetrates. Great attack groundwork there from Archibald. Nerves of steel staying in there to keep attacking even though it's hit with the phosphorus. Did have sight of the comp the whole time as well because the obers were coming in from this angle providing vision of it. Made a lot more successful. And Axis going for the edge cap now as well. Panther of Axel is healthy again. Rebuilt the Stug. The machine gun, a good option for some late game capping wars. There was a second stern fire for Archibald, and he's repaired the King Tiger back up. Not looking too good for the Allies right now. They're way down on army size. miGOTE gonna go for a Cromwell. It's coming out here, but they are not healthy enough to win this fight. King Tiger just over here blasting away at squads. Triple cap. Allies got to get going and fast. Struggling on every approach right now, but T-34 can get rid of these grenadiers, then go for secure mode. So they're not going to lose immediately. But they're driving past here. Takes a few shots. Oh boy, still pushing up here. Oh, Firefly misses a crucial shot there. The Strib wants to get the kill on the vetted up Firefly. Firefly war speeding away. He gets an out of control kill. A bit of revenge there from that earlier out of control the Allies got. T-34 is making some plays. Did not go for secure mode though, so that point is still in Axis control. Allies dangerously low on VPs. Axis getting the middle. Not many points left for the Allies. I don't think they can do it here even. Try to sprint around the corner. Hits a mine, suppressed. It's going to be GG. Well, had some, pretty fun engagements, simultaneous action happening on both sides of the map quite frequently, which is nice to see, but I don't really know what Red Exorcist was up to this game. He kept spamming T-34-85s. It's like he's doing a build no SU-85 challenge match or something, and did not succeed in that challenge. Did not pass the challenge. If you're up against Panther, Brumbeer, Stug, just build an SU-85. It's so much easier to handle those tanks with an SU-85. Mass medium play can work pretty well, but generally you need like a strong off-map, some kind of like loiter plane or something at the same time, which the Allies didn't have. I suppose maybe they could have built a forward observation post and then used artillery cover or something, but that didn't happen either. But yeah, overall, a bit too much float on the Allied side. I think they probably should have won this game, but they'll constantly deny themselves 15 food worth of units. Maybe could have even put down a cache, a resource cache as well would have been okay. But yeah, some big dives. Good comeback here in the late stages from the Axis. Second King Tiger was a monster. Really locked down this side of the map. Hard to deal with. GG. Well, anyway, guys, wrap on that. If you like good game we cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.